Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Carter's garret, he tells Hope this won't stand. Steffi is making miscalculations and people will notice her lack of leadership. Hope sensations that her identity has been stripped down from her. Carter tells her, "Mark my words. Commodity will be done." Hope thinks this is all because of her last name Logan. Her mama committed the topmost sin of all, loving Ridge Forrester, and now Steffi is giving her vengeance. She feels Steffi deliberately lowered her after everything she's given to the company. Everyone stood there and did nothing about it, including Ridge, who ordered her to leave the structure. Carter reprises that Steffi crossed a line moment. She thinks she's getting the last word, but she's not. That company is Hope's birthright, just like Steffi's. She should be proud of her name. No bone. And not Steffi Forrester can take that from her. At the Precipice house, Steffi and Finn are thankful that the kiddies are at a sleepover. They go over the lingerie incident. Steffi knows it wasn't him and it was all Hope. She pushed her to her breaking point. She can't take it presently. Finn asks what she did. She says she fired Hope and put an end to hope for the future. Finn can't believe this all went down. Steffi says Hope is out of control and it feels good. She's out of Forrester and out of their lives for good. Thank God. At Brook's place, she finds it stunning that Ridge would allow Steffi to fire Hope. He should have given her the benefit of the mistrustfulness. Ridge says Hope showed up in lingerie and jumped on Finn. Where's the mistrustfulness? Brook pleads that he's wrong about Hope. You are. Ridge asks how he's wrong about Hope. Brook flashes to Hope asking her to keep quiet about her and Carter and says it was all a misreading. You can't let your son do this to Hope. You have to support me, Ridge. Brook complains that Steffi's been trying to push Hope out of the company for months now. Ridge counters that Hope for the future has been on life support for months now. Brook says that's because Steffi wouldn't put coffers into it. Ridge explains that's business, occasionally you have to make tough choices. Brook says Carter has great ideas to make the line work. Steffi wouldn't consider them because she wants Hope and the line to fail. It's all particular. Ridge says she can't condemn Steffi for this after what Hope pulled. Brook says she's wrong about Hope, and he's too. At Carter's garret, he urges Hope to fight for what's hers. He gives her a vim talk and tells her she doesn't have to fight alone. I'll fight with you. I'll fight for you. Hope admits part of her always felt she was alone. The only person she could count on was herself. Carter says, not presently. I've got you. She feels safe in his arms. He says he wouldn't let her fall. Hope believes him. You really are the man of my dreams. They kiss. At Brook's place, she tells Ridge that he could do commodity to stop Steffi, but he wouldn't. What if she wants to fire Katie or her? You need to choose me. You need to support me. Ridge is supporting her. He made sure the bedroom line was a mega hit. Brook says her son deserves a seat at the table too. Those seats aren't just reserved for his children. At the Precipice house, Steffi and Finn make out on the lounge. He tells her how important he loves her. Finn wants her to just hear the words, but also his heart. She strokes his casket. I do hear your heart. She can see in his eyes how important he loves her every day. You're all mine. They kiss some further. At Carter's garret, he and Hope make out in the living room. He tells her she can trust him, he's not like the others. Hope says trust has always been hard for her, given her track record. With him, it's been easy. Carter assures her she can count on him, lean on him, I'll no way hurt you. Hope feels she can do anything with him by her side. Just please don't let me go. Promise me. At Brook's place, Ridge tells her he's asking her to support him. Hope tried to destroy Steffi's life. Before that, she went after her son and played with Thomas's passions and feelings. Now, that boy lives half a world down with his grandson. Perhaps it's time to accept the fact that your son doesn't know what's applicable and what isn't. Brook smothers that Steffi doesn't indeed disguise how she feels about them. Ridge says this is about her son making bad choices and the consequences. Brook complains that he believes Steffi because she's his son and is in line to take over his heritage. Ridge says she's in that position because she works hard and deserves it. Brook says Hope should be suitable to take over her heritage. As far as she's concerned, Hope and Steffi are equals. Ridge thunderclaps, how are they equals? Not indeed close. Brook cries that Ridge should have given her son the benefit of the mistrustfulness, and he should have believed her. You need to support me. You need to hear to me. You need to recognize me. And you do'n't. It breaks my heart. At the precipice house, Finn and Steffi are snuggling after coitus. She purrs, I demanded that. I need you. Finn says, well, you have me. Now and always. They kiss. At Carter's garret, he and Hope kiss. He tells her she's so beautiful. I love you. Hope asks how it's that he's been standing right in front of her, and she didn't see it. Carter says, you do now. She kisses his neck and chin. Oh, I see you. And I love you too. They kiss passionately, and he rips his shirt off. Hope caresses his casket and smiles. Carter sits on the lounge and Hope strips out of her dress. Tromping over, she takes his hand and sits on his stage. They start making out again and he lays her down to make love to her. Carter Walton assured Hope Logan that commodity would be done about Steffi Forrester's treatment of her. Hope formerly again reflected on how Steffi wanted to cheapen her and how Ridge Forrester ordered her to leave as well. Carter went on another rant about the Logans' meritorious respect and pushed Hope to fight for her future. Now that Carter was by Hope's side, he claimed she didn't have to fight alone presently. Hope called Carter the man of her dreams, so he verified she could trust him and that he'd no way hurt her. After Carter told Hope how beautiful she was, he confessed that he loved her. Hope eventually admitted she loved Carter too, before passion erupted between them. Once Carter took his shirt off, Hope took off her dress and made out with him in his stage. Carter and Hope ultimately fell back on the lounge for lovemaking on Wednesday's B&B occasion. At the precipice house, Steffi gave John Finnegan updates on her decision to fire Hope. Finn sounded taken suddenly, but he assured Steffi that he completely supported her judgment as co-CEO. Since the kiddies were down at sleepovers, Steffi and Finn enjoyed some passionate time together on the lounge. Finn assured Steffi that she was the only one for him as they canoodled under the covers subsequently. At Brook Logan's place, she maintained that Ridge was wrong about Hope caprioling on Finn, but Ridge didn't see how that was true. Brook pushed Ridge to trust her and grew frustrated over his turndown to stop Steffi's ban on Hope. That led to Brook asking what would be if Steffi wanted to fire Katie Logan next, or indeed Brook herself. Ridge acted like that wouldn't be, and conceded that Brook merited her seat at the Forrester table. Still, Brook suggested the other seats shouldn't just be reserved for Ridge's children. Although Brook wanted Ridge's support, he complained about Thomas Forrester being driven half a world down. Ridge added that Hope didn't know the difference between what was applicable and what wasn't. With that in mind, Ridge suggested that perhaps this would educate Hope assignment. Brook allowed. It was illegal that her son demanded to be tutored assignment while Ridge's son did whatever she wanted. Ridge argued that this wasn't about the Logan-Forrester feud and explained that it was about consequences rather. Brook wanted her son to take over her heritage and suggested that Hope and Steffi were equals as far as she was concerned. Ridge was thwarted over Brook believing that and easily didn't agree. Since Ridge refused to recognize and support Brook, she said that broke her heart and stood there crying in front of him. Ridge's treason will continue to make swells in his relationship, so stick with us for further prognostications on any bifurcation news.